So in today's session, we're going to explore what is learned optimism, who are pessimists and who are optimists. Well, optimists generally expect that more good things are going to happen to them. But what about a pessimist? A pessimist always thinks that something bad is going to come in the way and something bad is going to happen. So what is the relationship between COVID-19 and learned optimism? And we're going to also talk about what are the general characteristics of a pessimist and an optimist. Pessimistic people are more doubtful, more hesitant, so that they are unwilling to take chances. But what about an optimist? Optimist is always ready to understand things, understand situations. So when we are dealing with an adversity, we tend to have a lot of emotions in ourselves. So these emotions can be an excitement, rage, anxiety, depression, and whatever it can be. So COVID-19 is adversity which we are facing today. So what do you think that how can we overcome this situation? So when we talk about overcoming this serious condition, first we have to understand about explanatory styles of optimism as well as pessimism. So let's take that into three, that is in a permanent level, pervasive level, and in a personal level. So what is it in a permanent level first? In a permanent level, the pessimist will be thinking that this is a difficult situation to overcome and this is gonna be long, this is gonna take a long time. So I'm gonna stay like this in my home and this quarantine time is a little difficult for me. Not a little difficult. A pessimist will always think that this is huge, this is really it's something so difficult to take. So that is a case of pessimist. But what will be an optimist thinking? An optimist in a permanent level will be thinking that this is only an isolated situation and this is not going to take long and I'm going to come out of it. And COVID-19 is not a big deal. This is just a situation which each and every people in this world should face and should overcome. In the case of permanent level, people are always thinking that this is long, this is forever, this is permanent. And in a personal level, the person thinks inside that I am unable to take it. I cannot cope with it. What am I gonna do? How I'm gonna survive here? That are the things person will feel in a personal level. So moving on to the other topic, we'll be discussing about optimal bias. What do you think it is optimal bias? Optimal bias is, even if it is positivity or negativity, if it is beyond the limit, that is really dangerous. So if we are hoping, if we are being optimistic a lot, that is gonna be too dangerous. So we should be optimally optimistic. So an optimal bias is a kind of illusion. That is an illusion that you are someone who is invulnerable to negativity. So as a last session, I would like to talk about how to train your mind to be more positive. So training your mind to be more positive is not a big task, because if you are genuinely interested to do that, that is possible for you, and that is so simple. The first exercise I would recommend is being positive and making positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are the kind of statements which you say to yourself and you practice self-doubt, so that this can make yourself motivated and do more things. The second exercise is about you should focus on the solution rather than the problem, because focusing on the problem make it more worse. So that is about the second exercise. These two exercises can make your mind so positive. So I hope that these sessions were really interesting for you, and I recommend you to stay safe and stay healthy and happy. Thank you.